Forgot to put the old branded t-shirt on. Can't forget the branding. There. Oh man, I need a higher chair. Okay. Okay, I'm just doing another test of the Musitude live stream. We're just starting now. Oh man, I gotta. Aha! This will work. I'll use the branded Musitude cup as a stand. What the heck? What is that? I'm just doing another test of the Musitude live stream. Yeah. Ah, now I can't see my face. Just starting now. Oh man, I gotta. Alrighty. Aha! This will work. Okay, bear with me. Musitude cup. No, it's just not gonna work as a stand. Okay. Right. I have to ignore the sign. Yeah. Now I can't see my face. Now I'm going to have to go into all the. Alrighty. We are live. This will work. Okay, bear with me. Cup. No, it's just not gonna work as a stand. Just preparing to set up now. I'm just going onto all the feeds and muting them. I have to ignore the sign. I can't see my face. No, I'm going to have to go into all the. All right, muting it definitely. We're definitely working on. Okay, bear with me. Just preparing to set up now. I'm just going onto all the feeds and muting them. Yeah. Right, we're on Twitch. Now I'm going to have to go into all the. All right, muting it definitely. We're definitely working on D live. Okay, bear with me. Just preparing to set up now. I'm just going onto all the feeds and mute. Okay, D live's muted. We're in restream. You are live. Broadcast dashboard on restream. This should confirm that we're live. Well, that's Mixer, not restream, so that's restream. And yeah, it says I'm online on all of them. So I guess, yeah, you can see the right screen. We're just testing now, so if you give me some time to just make sure everything's configured correctly. It says Periscope is online. Now let me jump to a specific piece of music, then I can be sure it's not. Who doesn't like Sugar Plum Fairy? Whoa. Periscope says I have 5 viewers. If you're on Periscope, can you give us a little hello in the chat? I'm gonna jump into playing this piece because you don't really want to watch me doing the setup. Okay, so this is Sugar Plum Fairy, and if you don't know, the way Musitude works is you use your QWERTY keyboard to play music instead of a piano, guitar, clarinet, or whatever musical instrument that we don't know. And you can, if you look at the screen where I'm on now, this particular instrument is a duet. So there's part 1, change to part 2, you can see the notation changes. So 97% of people can't read sheet music, including Paul McCartney. And but we can all type, or to some degree type or text. So we have a mobile app, but I'm using the website on a computer. And you just, we do what they do with sheet music. Sheet music basically tells people which note to play and for how long, and then on to the next one. So here we have letters and numbers, which represent notes. And these ghost circles here, they are rests. It means count the beat, don't play the note. And then you can see they're of different length. Like in part 2, they're all almost all one beat. When you get halfway down, you get that QM, so that's it's a half a beat. So you can fit 2 notes into 1 beat. Right, so if I play the first letters here, which is T, Q, TS, where you would hear. But as you can see, the TQ is in half a circle, so it means I play at a double speed. So basically it would sound like this. All right, and then I can play it by myself, or I can just ask the website to play part 2, so it's nicer because it's a duet. So I'm just going to start playing this before I finish setup, because it looks like there's 5 people viewing. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't play anything at this part. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I come in. So you see I messed up a bit because I had to reach for the 5, and yeah, like most people, I can type, almost touch typing without looking at the keys, but I do slip up a little bit when I go to the numbers. I'm still mastering the numbers. Let me just type a little message in. Hello everyone in Restream. I wonder if you can see that. If I go to Periscope, is it live? Because it's not showing it. Periscope. I'm not sure if I'm live on Periscope actually. So just let me mess with it a little bit. That's yesterday's stream. Yeah, I don't know if I am live on Periscope. In Restream it says I am. Let me just confirm the others. Definitely live. Oh, hey Ross, are you watching? Can you check, Ross, if I'm live on Periscope? It says in Restream I am, but in my Periscope window, I don't see the feed. What's this one? Mixer. I think I'm live in Mixer, but I need to go to what, my network, no, my dashboard, click on broadcast. Oh, okay, view channel. Definitely live on Mixer. Me and Ninja. Oh no, wait, is Ninja on Mixer? Yeah, Ninja on Mixer. Who's it who went to D Live? Was that PewDiePie? He went to D Live for a while, didn't he? Okay, that's good. D Live is live. I'm not getting any chat in Restream. What's this one? Twitch. Yeah, it's kind of weird. It's showing the massive channel. Okay, that's good. I am live on Twitch. OBS seems to be working fine. All right, I'm just going to play another piece because if anybody does come in, I don't want them to be stuck watching me doing setup. This is actually a test. Once we get all the channel out up and we get everything configured, I think everything's just about configured, I'll be doing regular broadcasts. I'm wearing my Musitude t-shirt for today. And my Musitude cup. It's not merch, it's not for sale. I just printed it up as a test. All right, let's have a look. What do I want to play? I should always play pieces that I know. This is cute. This is by Mozart, but not Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart. It's by Mozart's dad. All right, so this is a 2-parter, and you can see where Mozart got his style from a little bit because It's got that cutesy style. Right, here we go. Ooh, fast. Not a good start. It took me by surprise because I forgot how fast this piece was. Let's start again. Oh, what? No, I actually did not make a mistake there. I'll tell you why I got distracted. I was reading the letters here and I just thought, oh, Michael J. Fox. That's Michael J. Fox's initials. I know that's stupid. Right. A professional musician wouldn't get distracted by that. Michael J. Fox. There. That's the thing about Musitude. It's letters and numbers instead of meaningless notes. I mean shapes that don't actually mean anything. So every now and again, super rarely, it just accidentally occurs that a few of the letters in a run sort of make up part of a word or initials, and then it distracts me because I'm thinking, oh, I wonder what that means, even though it doesn't actually mean anything because they're just notes. All right, let me go back to the landing page. A quick look around again. Have a little shufty. That's definitely not. I thought there was 5 viewers on Periscope, but I'm wearing a red t-shirt on that one. I should have noticed that straight away. All right, so how do I view profile maybe? Ended yesterday, Musitude. I don't know how to see live via restream. Yes, yesterday. Huh. I do not know how to see the feed on that. That's weird. Well, that's something to learn, I guess. So we'll ignore Periscope. But just let me look at the dashboard. And yeah, I'm definitely live on Periscope. Well, I got this far. Oh, let me just text a friend. I am live. And let me just text the Musitude team. Live now, making a fool of myself. Just practicing. Alrighty then. Alright. So, yeah, I'm practicing this. Later on, I'm going to listen back to see. I wonder how close I have to put the microphone. I always feel when the microphone's above my head that I've got to do the Liam Gallagher thing, but try and ignore it. So, as you'll see on the screen, the landing page here of Musitude, you don't have to sign up. You can just go straight up here to search. You can browse pieces, but we have a demo on the page, so you can click here on this keyboard, and there's a piece of music right there for you to play. So this is Greensleeves, which I'll play for you. Ready? So again, in explanation, one circle is one beat. So however you do it, you tap your feet, you nod your head, right? That's a beat. So that means you press H for that beat. But you don't press it like you're typing a document where you just type H like this. You press and hold for the beat. So if it was repeated, you'd be tapping your foot, nodding your head, pressing the beat like that. Press and hold it down. And then you go into K, and as K is really two circles connected, so it's extended to two circles. It just means you press and hold K down, but for 2 beats. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. So the first letter H and then K would be 1, 1, 2. And then if I continue, it would be like this: H, K, M, O. That's 1.5. And then the P is a half. And then O is 1 again. And the circles here just mean you count the beat, but you just play it. I think of it as a silent note. All right, and these cradles underneath them, they're basically, in traditional music, you have these lines to just group up the notes so you can take them in little packages rather than being one continuous stream. Okay, so I'm just going to play this. In fact, you know what I'll do? I'll turn on the tracker so you can see where I'm playing. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Messed up, didn't I? So you notice the page change there. So if there's too many notes to go into one page, then traditional musicians would turn the page, and other apps do it a certain way. Because you've got your hands on the keyboard and you're typing on the keys, you don't want to have to reach away to press something or to turn a page. So you just reach out with your pinky finger, press the enter key to turn the page. Watch, press the enter key here. And then if you want to go back, you reach out and just press the backspace key. Turn the page, go back a page. If it's on the app, we have an iPhone app, Android app, an iPad. You can either press a virtual shift key, but on the apps you can just swipe with your finger. It's just a bit more intuitive. So right, so now I've played this for you with the tracker on. Turn the tracker off. I'm gonna see, because this is a duet, so there's part 2. So what would part 2 sound like if I just played it? It would sound like this. Right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to load up the notation for part 1. I'm going to tell the website to play part 2 so I can listen to the website. So I can listen to the website playing along with me. So it's a duet basically. Here we go. 3, 1, 2, 3. There. Stop that. Go back a page. And you know, if you wanted to know what it sounded like, then we've got this little video tutorial underneath, and it's the exact same piece. This has got Annie playing the beat, so let me play it. Oh, turn on the volume. And let's just watch that video. I'm going to make it full screen actually. So there she is, telling them their part 2. Cool. And of course, oh, that's not attractive. And of course, if you want to play yourself, even along with the live stream, you can just go to musitude.com, the website for the Musitude, and it's completely free. You can do it on your phone, on your Android phone, your iPhone, your iPad. But yeah, I recommend at the moment starting out on a keyboard on a computer. The website doesn't work on the apps yet because there's a lot of musical technical things we have to resolve. But yeah, going to the website and playing it on the website is by far the best experience. So, wow, what is that on YouTube? Oh my gosh, the delay on YouTube is crazy. Let's have a look. Yeah. Feels like 5. Some of them are 30 seconds behind delay, like D-Live is already. XTC. Wakey Trin. That sounds like Wakefield Trinity. Are you a wakey lad? Why am I typing? I can just talk and you can hear me. Although you probably see my typing 20 seconds before you hear my talking because of the delay. Are you a wakey lad? Well, look at that. Oh, that's cool. When I type into the restream, it gives me a little tick next to the icons for Mixer, D-Live, YouTube, and Twitch, but not to Periscope. Cool. All right, we've got one viewer confirmed. Let me have a look on Twitch, see if I can see who that viewer is. Well, I know who it is, but don't see any chattage. That's cool. We've got a hello, just XTC. I don't know what that means though, Wiki Train. I suspect it might be my brother, but all right. All right. Can you play Clever Trevor? We don't have any Ian during the blockheads yet, but yeah, we'll try and get it. So if that's a formal request, then for sure. What? D-Live only just now. D-Live is showing the video I just played. It's like 2 minutes behind. Wait. So when I typed into Restream, it sent the message, right? Somebody messaged me from Twitch, but when I type into Restream a reply, it goes out to all the other platforms too, which kind of wouldn't make much sense to them. It's interesting. Alrighty then, let's have a look at some other stuff. We've got Christmas music, soundtracks. I always jump straight to the duets because they're just a bit more interesting. Now then, Siddhi. And this is the piece I always recommend people try as their very ever first Musitude piece, Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. Actually, people think it's just a little kid song, but it's a Mozart piano sonata. So you can't get more sophisticated than that. So yes, super simple. Yeah, and if I want to change the instrument, let's have a look at that. I might want to use the flute. Not really appropriate for this song, but yeah, this piece was on the violin. But it's a piano piece, really, so I'll play the piano piece. And as you can see, it's a duet. So the part 2 would sound like this. I'll play part 1 and have the website accompany me in part 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. So yeah, Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. And let's try another piece. Let's go a bit more ambitious this time. Back to duets. Every Breath You Take by the Police. Yeah. See, this one, it's the music, but it's music part for the voice. So if you were to play part 2, it would have the bass guitar line, but it's hard to play. So I'm going to stick with this. Let's see how we get on anyway. See, that's an example of a piece that's really familiar with people, especially if you're a fan of the Police or pop songs. But actually, it's really easy to play. It's not cheating. There's nothing automated. I think I made a mistake there somewhere. If you make a mistake, you press the wrong key, you get a wrong note. So yeah, that's just like the problem you have with traditional music. All right, I'm just going to take a break for a minute while I just review some of these streams, see what's happening. I don't know how to. Oh, for goodness sake. I'm so dumb sometimes. I'm looking at this list of streams. There's 4 streams. 3 of them are historical, 1 of them is live. The live one is at the bottom on Periscope. I always assume the most recent one will be at the top. And there I am, live. I assume. We've got to a weird piece of music, so. Oh. Whoa, it says there's 9 viewers. Is there really 9 people on this? I thought it would. What the heck? No, that can't be right. That's a recording as well. Nope, that's not live. Well, just say 2 days ago. Well, it's good to know we had 9 views since we launched that one yesterday. Podcasts. There's got to be a way to see the. What the heck? No, that can't be right. That's a recording as well. Nope, that's not live. Well, just say 2 days ago. Alright, I'm getting a. Well, it's good to know we had 9 views since we. Alright, shut that down. Get my own voice coming back. Alrighty. So we're not streaming anymore to Periscope. Or maybe we are, just shut the browser down. So we are actually. Alright, let's try another piece. Ensemble. So ensemble just means like a solo is for 1 part, a duet means music for 2 parts, ensemble is for 2 or more parts. So, all right, I'll play this. This is quite a recent piece we added. You can see the 2 dots at the bottom of the screen. It means it goes beyond that. So if I press enter, it's only a few lines. So I have a choice here of bigging it up, bigly. All right, it's a bit too big, but I'll do that because It gives me a chance to demonstrate the page turn feature as well. Alrighty. So this Beethoven part has 3 parts. So there's part 2. It's a piano part, so it's taking the chords. See if I can play that part. Actually, it's much slower than that. So what's great about classical music is some pieces are really easy and very slow. So random, I mean, you could play even if you're just any average person who can type fairly well. You don't have to become super expert at typing to be able to play quite sophisticated music. It's quite an art for a composer to make a piece that's very simple and impactful and elegant. All right, so this is one of my favorite piano pieces by Beethoven. Here we go. So here, I wouldn't click play part 2 because now there's more than one other part. So I just click play accompaniments. That means all the other parts, whether there's 2, 3, 4, apart from the one I have on screen. So if I had part 2 loaded on the screen and I click play accompaniments, it would play part 1, 3, whatever, 4. So because it knows I've got part 1 up on screen, here, part 1, now when I click play accompaniments, it will play every other part apart from part 1. Here we go. So you see there I made a few mistakes. Last one was because I made a mistake, but the other one was because my camera cable was blocking the notation. So I pressed the Q instead of an O. Alright, so actually I wanted to show my fingers on the screen. Oh, sorry, on the keyboard, because some people might be wondering, what the hell is he playing? Well, we'll do it. Maybe that's good. Nope, that's not elevated enough. That is too elevated. How's that? Should be a bit of an angle though, shouldn't it? Oh, that's cool. I think that's good. Get rid of that. There's no Mouse-a-Rooney. Alright, so I'm going to play the same piece one more time. Gibronation! Welcome to the stream. Let me read it. Play some jabroni music, please. What is that, the WWF theme tune? What the hell is that blowing noise? Is there a blowing noise? My PC is right there. Is that what you can hear? Not enough jabronis on here. Are you on YouTube? All right. Make sure you subscribe if you're on YouTube. Now, I'm going to play this this piece by this jabroni called Beethoven. Beethoven used to compose, and since he died, he's been decomposing. That's my little joke there. So what blowing noise are you talking about then? Yeah, what's that blowing noise if it's not my PC? Anywho. All right, I'm going to play this exact same piece again so you can see my fingers at work. Here we go. And now I have no excuse for making a mistake this time. Brooker in the house, Brookside. All right, Brooks, can you give us a follow? Can you follow me on Twitch? I want to see if it does an alert on the screen. Click. Oh, there you are. Thank you, Gibroni. Click follow on Twitch, Brooker. And it should throw up a little zombie or something. Clench. Clench in the house. Clench harder. What kind of name is that? Clench harder. Clench was you hold something harder than before. How does the clenching? Oh, I forgot there's 20-second delay. Yeah, Brooker, if you do a little follow. I heard it. I didn't see any zombie running around the screen though. Oh yeah, I did. There it is. Brooker is now following. Yeah, boy. I think we turned off the zombie for now. Yeah, I saw it. That's cool. those jabronis on YouTube, you're not able to trigger any animation, I don't think. They can just subscribe for free. But yeah. All right, so I'm reading all this chat unified. All right, I'll show it to you. I'm going to be really careful about what I drag to my other screen. See that? So what I see on Restream is a program that lets us stream to 5 different platforms. It aggregates all the chat into one column there, except Periscope. So that's cool. I can see all the chats there. All right, time for requests. Yeah, boy! This is cool. By the way, the reason I'm being a bit lax here is because this is just a test. We've done a few other tests, but it was just me and Ross talking about the setup. But I'm doing it, and Ross isn't here today, so I'm finally doing a test all by myself. The only thing is I've got all the screens up and the browsers in little boxes, separate browser boxes in Chrome, showing me the stream on all of them. But I couldn't get to see. I know I'm live streaming. Hell no, I'm not singing. All right, sound of silence. You will get. All right, I'll show the search for sound here and there, but that's cool. Bit of the old Beatles there. Don't sort of. All right. I'm gonna try something super ambitious because that's the kind of fool I am. All right, I'll tell you what. I've been wanting to show this as well. Let me just make sure I get this right. Oh, I showed my bookmarks. Turn them off, but they always keep coming up. Right. The Swan, Brooklyn. Hey, there's 4 people watching on just on YouTube. That's cool. All right. This is what I like to show people to blow their mind about what's possible with music. Sorry, my ear is itching like crazy, so I'm going to do a little unbecoming ear gouge. Right, so this is what I like to show people to just to broaden their minds about what's possible. So I've actually got permission to use this on the live stream or wherever from this guy. I wrote to this couple. They're a couple living in New York and they're really nice. They're a married couple. One plays piano, obviously, and cello. And they do all sorts of contemporary music. They've got some cool Radiohead pieces on there. But just listen to the first, 20 seconds of this. And imagine if you're not a musician, you never thought you could be a musician. And if I tell somebody, you can play that straight away within 5 minutes. I'm actually going to produce some videos. You're going to play what he plays. Big it up. All right, so you get the idea. So I'm basically telling people that with Musitude, I'm going to load up the exact same piece, the Swan. And this is an ensemble, so it's got part 2 and part 3 is the piano part split up. And part 1 is what he just played on the cello. So I'm going to, see what I do is I like to manipulate the screen zoom to try and get a longer note at the end. Can I fit it all on? I can, but it might be uncomfortable for streamers. All right, I'll leave it like that. No, it's just silly. Okay, I'll leave it like that. So yeah, this is chosen as violin. He's playing cello, and so I'm basically going to show you that if people just play these notes here, very simple. It's what I was saying earlier about classical pieces being sometimes very slow but very elegant. So you can feel great about playing things. So. And because it's so slow, it's really easy to play. So I'm gonna, and actually I've seen non-musicians who can type a little bit, sit down and just start playing this straight away. All right. Well, the person confirmed my suspicion by sending me a picture. I don't think I'm betraying any confidence here. Wait, I haven't got my own picture on the thing, so let me just make sure I can see. Right, nothing personal in there. So indeed, he is watching it on his living room. He's paying for Netflix, but he's watching a Musitude live stream. All right, so I'm gonna just play accompaniments, which means it will play part 2 and part 3. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Do I have to make the faces he makes as well? I'll try, okay. Oh man, it's really hard making faces and playing accurately at the same time. I didn't realize what a skill it was. I bet there's like separate classes in the conservatoire just learning how to make the faces, then another class learning how to play the instrument, and then you graduate and the exam it's like you're going to make the faces and play the instruments at the same time. Anyway, you get the idea. I'm going to play it so you can see my fingers to prove that I'm not just auto playing it. What the hell? I also need a class for camera placement. All right, here we go. Hopefully I won't mess it up this time. No faces, just accurate. 2, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think the cursor's going a bit too fast. Yeah, the cursor's going too fast. Sometimes I think because we're streaming as well at the same time, it's glitching the cursor. I'll have to figure out how to make that more efficient. So that's it, we're a startup, that's the whole deal. You not only get to see Musitude playing, go and play along, get some chat going, but yeah, I checked it. But you also get to see Musitude. It's not like a massively funded company with a completed product. We're in the process of improving things, and we've got challenges and funding issues and staffing, the whole thing. So sometimes you'll see glitches as we play, and yeah, we'll discuss them a bit, and you can throw in some suggestions. That's going to be cool. All right, what time is it? Well, that's time. I started at 9. I'm trying to think. I want to stream every day because apparently you've got to be. The more consistent you are, the more likely you are to get viewerships and build up subscribers and stuff. But I'm trying to think, what is the optimal time every day to stream, and what is the optimal duration? I saw a video with Pokemon the other day, and she's like a massive YouTuber with over 4 million subscribers, and she's huge on Twitch as well. And she was showing her daily routine, and she started streaming about noon. She's in Los Angeles. So if she was streaming at noon, it means for people on the East Coast of America, she's streaming at 9 a.m. live streaming. And for people in Europe, she's not streaming at all, but obviously I don't know if people watch her in Asia. It seems like a weird time for her to stream. I would have thought the evening would be the time. But there's a website I found today which shows you the heat map of when people log on for specific streams. So I'm going to figure that out. I'm guessing 9 o'clock at night UK time would be a good time, because it will be just starting the evening on the East Coast in America. So I might stream twice a day, but probably once a day. But I'm guessing for a couple of hours. Yeah, so anyway, I'm going to keep going for a while because this is cool. And Jabroni's checking in on the chat. All right. Let's have another look. Go back to the home page. Do a little tour. If you go down to the home page, of course, you can click the team. Might embarrass a few people, but it's there. It's all public knowledge. It's all not, no disclosing there. The old Team Rooney. And you might recognize this quote: "Stallions, each one more magnificent than the last." It's from Silicon Valley. And a certain friend of mine saw my practicing stream the other day, and he said I look like Guilfoyle because my glasses are a bit magnificationed. Also, I think they look a bit tinted as well, so I'm going to get, and they're also glazed, so sometimes all you see is the screen. So I'm going to get some which are matte, if you can do that. All right, well, we've got a little how to play here. It's not great because it's text, and these days it's hard to get somebody to read a one-line piece of text, let alone a big massive paragraph like that. I send people emails, and it's usually like sometimes 4 paragraphs like this. And I grew up, when you write letters, 3 or 4 pages, and they're like, I can't read all that. It's a massive wall of text. Anyway, so this is a little guide we popped up, and we'll make some tutorial videos, and eventually we'll add tutorials built into the site. So this is kind of a tutorial, I guess. And this is a community, so if you click here, you can go to Slack and join on our Slack and have a chat with the team members. And it's funny because some people like to search and some people like to browse. I think browse is more productive at the moment because we're adding more and more pieces to the site. Once we've got tens and tens of thousands of pieces on the site, then you can probably just search anything and it will give you suggestions even if you don't find what you want. But I noticed a lot of people do like to browse. I'm old school, so I'm used to browsing. I'm still getting used to searching as a default. But let's do a little search then and see what comes up. Let's type, Beethoven. So if I type, right, it won't suggest the pieces, but there I'll get the pieces. So this seems to be the go-to piece. Let me big that up a bit. Oh, this is like the go-to piece that people love to play on the piano once they get a bit of skill. All right. Only problem is when I get to here, I sometimes zone out and I forget how many QPs there are. So I just like guess. All right, here we go. And this is not a duet, so it's just a single piece. I will put the tracker on though, so you can see where I'm at. 2, 3, 2, 3. Yeah. The answer is no. What? Why? Something's not going right, is it? What's refresh? Is it F6? Give me my computer back. This is not me playing. It's just the autoplay. Why was I even playing it? I'm supposed to be just putting the tracker on. That's right. So used to playing duets. 1, 2, 3. Some part of me thinks that has to be faster. Let's just try it fast and see. Not that I will play it accurately. I think so, right? Eight P. I think a little bit faster is better, but I think, oh yeah, maybe we set it at that speed because we didn't want to scare people off. Alrighty then. Now let's just have a quick look at YouTube. Right, we're down to 2 people watching on YouTube, which is not bad for a first stream. I mean, this is not even the first stream. 2 people on Twitch. This is not even really the first stream. It's still a test night. D Live. Yeah, like anybody watches on D Live, right? You know what I'm saying? Nobody on D Live. Getting a bit defensive there. 1 person on Mixer. Yeah, Mixer is still kind of new as well. It's the Xbox crowd. And there might be some people watching on. Actually, let me have another shot. I'm gonna load up Periscope. Because usually when we're doing the test, we went on all of them as usual. And when we went on Periscope, people just jumped in. Maybe it's because there's not as much content on there. Watch live. This time I'm going to type Musitude into the search. Hey, there it is. Actually, let me have another shot. All right, let me turn off the audio. Yeah, we are live on Periscope. Yeah, boy! All right. Let me small that up. I don't know why I couldn't see it before. Nobody watching anyway. Yeah, so yeah, it does take time to build up an audience on live streaming. And I've read some pretty depressing articles about some people that were saying they were live streaming for a whole year every day and didn't get any views. But yeah, Ross made a good point the other day, because he said, you know, if they just play some game, maybe they don't even have a webcam, you know, they're not going to get people following them and coming back for more. So you've got to have interesting content and a bit of interesting presentation. So I think, yeah, the more I think about it, doing the Musitude live stream, but also talking about the Musitude, the startup. Obviously, I wouldn't talk about Musitude team members that much unless they were happy for me to talk about that, because some people are private. And but yeah, just talking about my experience as a founder, my struggles, my learning process, and also the challenges in general of the startup. Some of the behind the scenes in the trenches stuff. I think it would be interesting for people to hear about. A bit like you know, those talk radio stations where they play music and talk. I always like those more than when they do one or the other. I like Jonesy's one, the guy from the Sex Pistols. He's in Los Angeles. He had Bill Burr on the other night. Yeah, he plays a song and then he does some talking and plays a song. I think that would be a cool format for this, as well as getting people in with traditional instruments and showing that we can play them together. That would be coolio. All right. Yeah, it's pretty good. I'm going to play a couple more pieces, whether you like it or not. Duets. All right, I'm going to play a mega ambitious piece. In fact, I'm going to get a different chair for this piece. I'll tell you why. This is why. Because when I play sitting on this upright chair instead of the armchair, I've got a bit of back pain, so I always sit on the armchair. But when I play sitting on this upright chair, I always play better, just better posture. Of course, you got my head cut off. Put it back like that a little bit. Maybe that's gonna work. Yeah, I need to get a camera mount. Hey, look at that, good branding. Nope. All right, I'm gonna play Canon in D, which is crazy. Crazy. Because, oh, fudge. Because I just might make a complete fool of myself playing it, and that would not be good. All right, I'm guaranteed to mess this up. I'm going to play it anyway. What if I big it? What happens then? No, that's not bad for the transitions. Wait, I didn't do them all, did I? Yeah, it's good for the transitions. A lot of them, though. All right, so this is ambitious because checketh thiseth out. There's 4 parts. So part 1, piano, which is what I'm going to play. Part 2, violin, which is what the website's going to play. Part 3 is the flute, which again what the website's going to play. Part 4 is the harp. That's like the continuo, so it's the most boring part to play because all it is all the way through, and it just repeats every 8 cradles. And the continuo is just one. It's like the back bass. And then these are the same parts, but it's like a round, so one starts later than the other. I'm going to do the first one. All right. And when you've been practicing music for a while, what happens is you get used to the timing. So even if you flub a few pieces, you sort of know in your head where you are and you can jump ahead and pick up. As Beethoven said, if you miss a few notes or get a few notes wrong here or there, it's of no consequence. But if you lose timing, everything falls apart. Obviously, when you're playing with other parts. Right, here we go. See how I do it. I haven't played this for a long time, so play all accompaniments. I'm going to raise the volume a bit as well. 2, 3. Well, I come in here. So you'll hear me when I come in because I'm the piano. Here I go. Starts out really simple, long notes. Violin joins me, playing the same part. Now the notes double in speed, time. You get that right. See how the spaces come in the second half of these cradles? When it switches round, it can throw you off, even though it's a simple, slow part, like this. Now it's in this. Now I play the note in the latter half. Got that wrong. I love this part. Sorry, I forgot to change. This throws me as well sometimes. It's 4 beats, then it's 3 suddenly. Then it goes to 5, which is weird. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1. I think this is called the refrain. Nice transition. Is that right? 3, 4. See now, it's 4 beats, but they're crossing over the cradles. Forget what the technical term for that is. Now it's 5. That's a bit confusing sometimes. 3, 4. 2, 3. Winding down. Yeah. My work is done here. Wasn't that nice? I don't mean my playing. The composition and arrangement is really good. I love that part. There. So, yeah. I think I'm going to call it a night for this first full test. Everything seemed to work fine. Something I forgot to mention as well. Oh yeah, because it's helpful to be able to see my hands on the keyboard while I play, we're going to rig up a second camera. You can do that in OBS in the broadcast software we use. So you'll see my picture, and above it or below it, my hands on the keyboard. I'll probably put the keyboard below it because it can be weird to have the keyboard look like I'm typing like this. Yeah, we'll add a second camera, and then you can see a keyboard. And we've got to figure out a way that chat from Periscope can go into this Restream multi-chat. So yeah, that's it. Thanks. So yes, please subscribe to us on YouTube. Follow us on Twitter. I don't know what you do on the other platforms. They always try to make up their own. Give embers or something on DLive or Mixer. And most importantly of all, go to musitude.com. You don't even have to create an account on the website, and just bookmark the Musitude website and just start playing pieces. The better you get at playing pieces on Musitude, when you come along, you're not just watching with me or other people streaming Musitude. You open up a browser yourself, watch and play along. If I play a solo, you can play the solo along. We're always going to have a metronome counting for 2 cradles, so even though there's a delay on the broadcast, you'll be able to play along in harmony with us if you're playing a second part or just together. So it's really going to be like a group playing. That's cool. So thanks a lot, and I'll be on tomorrow again. Wait, will I? No. Well, if I get home in time, I'm going somewhere tomorrow, but if I get home in time, I'll be on. But I'm basically going to try to stream every single day for 1, 2, 3 hours a day, just to try and build up followers. And if you want to tweet about the stream, that's great as well. Tweet, Instagram, Facebook, if you're old like me. So thanks a lot for watching, and see you on the next stream. Probably tomorrow, but if not, definitely Friday. Take care.